What's up, guys? Welcome back.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
I'm Phil. This is Sam. We're Bars and Barbells as a team. We got more home free on the go today, and that's
Home fries.
home fries, as we've been converted, as we've been told. From early on in our reaction journey, we had no idea who home free was before we started, and now, as Sam has said, we are home fries.
Yeah, I love them.
Home fries or home free?
Both.
Who doesn't like home fries, right? And so hopefully you guys like us because we're home fries. And so we're coming to home free on this one because John wanted to make a request, and we've arrived at home free because he's a big fan of theirs. He really likes who they are as people, and I believe he said he was a retired police officer and likes what home free does for the community. So John's a big home free fan, as are we, and that's why we're coming to Do You Hear What I Hear on that request. Now, a little bit dated, I would say, John. I feel like you're somebody that might celebrate Christmas all year around based on the fact that this was requested after Christmas. With that said, I guess in some places in the world it's still snowy. Yeah. It's still cold.
Winter-ish.
Especially for the place that we grew up in, which was Canada.
Yeah. And
that is too cold.
Yeah, that's why we left.
And it reminds me of what we're seeing on the screen here with this
it's like frost.
What we're going to get into seems like an ice show of sorts. So
yeah, this is a beautiful song normally, though. Like, I love this song. So
yeah,
as a Christmas song.
I can't say I've heard it in quite a while. I don't remember if I heard it at Christmas or not, but I definitely didn't hear this version. So I'm excited to check it out. Are you ready to see what Home Free is going to do with Do You Hear What I Hear?
I am. Let's do it.
Let's roll.
Said the night wind to the little lamb.
Crazy.
Do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb. Do you see what I see? A star, dancing in the night with a tail as big as a kite, with a tail as big as a kite. Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? Do you hear what I hear? Ringing through the sky, shepherd boy. As big as the sea, said the shepherd boy to the mighty king. Do you know what I know? In your palace warm, mighty king. Do you know what I know? A child shivers in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Let us bring him silver and gold.
So Sam, what are your thoughts on Do You Hear What I Hear?
This is crazy. I feel like it sounds so different than like a lot of the popular versions I've heard before.
In what way?
I just absolutely love what they're doing with the background sounds, like the beatboxing and just, you know, the harmonization and stuff in the background. I feel like it really sets the tone and the melody for the song, which is really cool to see them do that with, like, no instrumentation. I mean, I know that's cool in every song, but in this one, I feel like it really stands out. And I just feel like, you know, a lot of the ones that I have heard are very like more like toned down and like more mellow and slow. Like this one still has essence of that, but it's like they're also just bringing in like more of like a, I would say like upbeat kind of background tone to it, which I like.
Yeah, it's got more of a stronger groove, I
Yeah.
would say.
And I love their like the harmonization and stuff they have going on with it.
Yeah, the harmonies are fantastic, as they normally are with,
Yeah.
with Home Free.
Yeah.
I agree, though. I think that the use of the front end vocal with the backup vocals is being used really, really well in this song. They're playing off of it with that "Do you hear what I hear?" right? Because that's supposed to have a little bit of an echo feel to it.
Yeah.
So with their use of harmonies, I think they're emphasizing that a little bit more, which
Yeah.
sounds great. And we're getting to see a little more of Adam, which we haven't seen on a ton of other videos that we've done, which was a little bit different than normal. We also had Tim in the beginning showing off his vocal range in such a mind-blowing way that he does bass and then can come in and sing like that, which is
I know.
always unexpected for me. So I totally agree. I feel like this is, a different sounding "Do You Hear What I Hear?"
Yeah.
Intended to be a little more fun and light.
Yeah.
But I think it's cool that the lyrics are still representing, what the song is supposed to be about.
Yep.
And then lastly, it always kills me when I see Adam doing the beatboxing and like his face is so aggressive because he's trying to focus on making all these noises.
Yeah.
And then you have everybody else that's kind of so pleasant
Like,
and singing.
Yeah.
And then they switch to him and it's like, I'm getting in there.
Yeah.
I'm doing my thing. So
Yeah, the visuals are cool too on this. Like they have lots of like ice sculpture
Yeah.
type things and like icicles and stuff. Like right now he's standing in a cave. So
yeah, and I also think that, I left out that was cool about the intro as kind of I got that feel that they were in this ice cave and they were
Yeah.
adding this echo component, which also plays into the "Do You Hear What I Hear?" the harmonizing that they led into a little bit later. So
Yeah.
lots of creativity with this one.
Yeah.
I think they're doing an amazing job with it.
The king to the people everywhere. Listen to. Pray for peace, people everywhere. Listen to what I say. The child sleeping in the night. He will bring us goodness and light. The child sleeping in the night. He will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light. Goodness and light.
Thanks,
I think they did a really great job, as we discussed, of making it a little more upbeat and high energy, but also keep staying true to what the song represents.
the roots of the song.
And they did that by, kind of slowing it down in certain parts. After we took that pause and did that break, they kind of did that and then finished with a little higher energy vibe towards the end. So I think they did a great job at mixing between the two and adding a different flavor. But I also think they went on creativity overload, not in a bad way, on this one. I feel like they put a lot of effort into making this arrangement sound, like you alluded to, different, but stay true to, what they wanted it to sound like.
Yeah, I feel like the vocal range that they had still had that traditional, almost gospel like kind of sound, but
Yeah.
it was more of the background sound that they like played around with a little bit, which I liked. I also want to know where that was filmed. So if you guys know, drop in the comments.
Yeah. We always appreciate your insights. So do that now, guys. Drop a comment. Let us know anything you want to add. We always like to learn, so we encourage you to do so. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed our reaction, and make sure you check out the playlist. We got lots of home free on the channel. We got lots of different playlists for all different kind of artists, and that means you should subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell.
Come join us.
And come join us on our next video, which will be tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you then.